You must be talking about that linchpin life. All right, so I'm excited that you're joining me and that you clicked play to watch this video because for me, this is one of the most important videos that I feel that I'll ever do. And the reason why I say it is because it's for new traders, people who have never traded a day in your life. You've been deciding that you want to trade. Let me take this mask off. All right, there you go. Let me take that off so I can really talk. I need to be able to talk because I got my son in the video. Listen, I don't care. Listen, this video is not about perfection. This is about the information that I'm going to get to you. I got my kids with me. They're always with me. So if he starts making noise, just ignore him. Okay. He is 2 years old. I call him terrible twos. That is such a real thing. I promise you. He was so good. And right when he turned 2, like he wasn't even crying. Then he turned 2 and then he screamed. What? I was like, my mama didn't lie to me. But anyway, okay. All right. I love you so much. But this video is for new traders. So it's going to be very casual. The points that I'll be making, there's not one point more important than the other one. They all matter. I just wrote down things that came to me. So let me give you some perspective. When I didn't know how to trade and I started getting interested in trading, I made a lot of assumptions. There were some assumptions I made, and let me be clear on something. They cost me money. So I'm gonna talk to you about those assumptions, and it's gonna be like talking to the old me, okay? Write down the things I'm sharing with you. These things are gonna be very important. I promise you, you're gonna forget I said it, and then you're gonna go back to this video, and you're gonna say, oh my God, you mentioned this in the video, and I just glazed over it. Yeah, we all do that, you know. It's the difference between listening and hearing. Hello. My daughter, come here, everybody see my daughter. I told you this video is very raw. It's my daughter. Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
Do you like to trade stocks? When I'm making money, what does it look like?
Numbers?
Yeah, okay, that's good enough answer for me. All right, let's do it. Title of this for me, and it could be any way you want to say it. Before you make one trade, I think these are things you should know. All right, so first thing, who you use matters to trade your stocks. All right, what I mean is the trading house, right? There are companies like Webull, Fidelity, E-Trade, Robinhood. That stuff matters because all apps are not created equal. And you're gonna learn this really soon. Now, I'm gonna be really honest with you. In terms of apps, use a company that has a lot of money. All right, the new and up and coming stars, the Robinhoods of the world, Webulls, they're new. So there's no way they have the kind of money that a Charles Schwab has. You get what I'm saying? So just be conscious of that because when stocks get volatile, the most important thing that happens is, does that company have enough money to cover those trades because they start asking for more money? Because remember, a stock can be $100 a day and $6 tomorrow. That's a lot of money. You're talking about billions of dollars in a matter of moments. So find out what's the best app for you. And you probably need to ask questions. You need to talk to people. Like, what's the best app to use? Because apps, they're different. They work different. They trade at different times. They're not all created equal. There's some stocks you can buy on some apps that you can't buy on others. For example, you can the over-the-counter trades, you can't really buy those on some apps. Not gonna say which ones. Do your own homework, okay? Do your own due diligence. I'm not here to become your financial advisor. That's not what I am. I'm just trying to help you by telling you my story, okay? Number 2, blaming others when you lose money will not make you a better trader, okay? Take the blame. No one made you do it. No one made you do it, okay? I notice this about people sometimes. When they're making good trades and making a lot of money, they take all the fame and the fortune. They go, oh my God, I was so smart. I did it. I'm a great person. And then they make a bad trade, lose a lot of money, like lose $1,000 real quick. And then they go, you told me, you. That's what you, no, that's not how it goes. Do your own due diligence. Never trade based on what someone else told you. I'm telling you, don't do that. Do your own homework. When I make trades, they're trades that I would have made regardless to what anybody else has to say, because I've done my homework and I believe in that stock. Remember, these are companies. They're trying to do better. They're either going out of business or they're going to be profitable. They're going to grow. They can only do one of two things, right? Steinmart's out of business, aren't they? All right. Tesla keeps on cruising, right?
That's unreal.
Right. Another stock, this is not even a stock, they're not even public, but I'm sure they're going to do an IPO soon. Clubhouse. My God, everybody loves Clubhouse right now. I wonder how long that's going to last. But anyway, a $1 billion valuation. They've never made a dime. Isn't that something? Whew. All right, so don't blame others. Take responsibility. You'll become a better trader if you say it was my fault. Maybe you wasn't patient enough. Maybe you didn't think about it long enough. Maybe you let fear of loss get you and you thought you were going to miss a stock. Let me tell you something about fear of loss. Don't ever feel that way. A stock that's really going to go up, you're not going to miss it in 24 hours. It's not going to happen like that. So don't rush in there thinking you have to be in the stock. The moment you feel FOMO, fear of missing out, FOMO, FOMO, don't buy that stock, because if you're successful, you're going to think that's the way you do it. And what you're going to do is you're going to buy a stock too high, it's going to go down, you're going to lose your money. All right, avoid FOMOs. That's a rule that I live by. When I start feeling like, I need to get that, I don't buy it. I'll just wait. There's another bus coming. All right, the other thing, assuming you're going to get rich quick, oh my God, worst thing you can do. I'm going to tell you something people fall for, the reverse split, right? The reverse split and the offerings. It's when you buy a stock that's less than $1. It's like 38 cents, 44 cents, and you buy 1,000 shares. You be like, oh man, I'm gonna hold on to this because it says the 52-week high was $372. Number one, it's never been $372 because you don't know anything about trading. You just made that assumption. So you think you got a deal. You bought a stock 44 cents because the 52-week high says $332. That's not real. That's what is called a reverse split. When a company goes under $1, they can't keep being listed on NASDAQ. Okay, does that make sense? They can't keep it. So the way they fix it, they do a reverse split. They take shares from you and they give you one for however many, 5, 6, 7. And basically it pushes the stock back over $1. But when they do that multiplication, sometimes it makes the 52-week high a bigger number. Don't do that. Don't get that imaginary 52-week high. Stay away from that. All right. If a stock is under $1, go do some research. Find out, do they have an extension, a 90-day extension, so you don't end up losing out and they go over to OTC. If they go over to OTC, they're going to drop even lower. OK, because that's bad news at that point. All right. OTCs are not great stocks when you were on the NASDAQ, only the other way around. If you found an OTC before it got on NASDAQ, that might could do something. But do your own homework, but don't do the rich thing. The other thing happens with penny stocks. So you bought a stock for 32 cents. You bought 1,000 shares. It cost you $322. You get excited because it goes up 42 cents. You're like, oh my God, I just made a lot of money, like out the blue. Oh my God, what am I going to do? I got to hold on to this. This is going higher. And then eventually, remember, that company's trading less than $1, so they probably don't have enough money. So they're going to need some money. What's the best way to get money? Do an offering. You ever took up an offering at church? You know when the church passes the pan around? That's an offering. That's because the church needs money. They got to keep the lights on. And so while you're thinking that stock's going to keep going up, they do an offering and that stock drops on you, and then you panic and you sell and you take that loss. That's the kind of stuff that'll get you in trouble. So please don't do the get rich thing. All right. Everybody speculates, even those you think are the best. Everyone speculates.
Nobody. I don't care if you're Warren Buffett or if you're Jimmy Buffett, nobody knows if the stock is going to go up, down, sideways.
And here's the thing, everybody's right. They're just right at the wrong time, okay? And that's why you lose money. You can be right, but don't be right just to be right, because you can be right at the wrong time. And it's not like a relationship when you're arguing with your spouse or with your significant other, and you're trying to make a point. You'll lose in trading. Okay, you can argue all day. You know how sometimes you can just say, I meant what I said and that's what it is. No, do that in trade and see what happened to your money. All right, the next thing. Don't get cocky when you trade. This goes with the last one I said. Everyone is speculating. No one knows what's going to happen the next day for real. Nobody knows. I don't care how great they are. I don't care how long they've been trading. No one ever masters the market. So don't get cocky like you a superstar. You're going to get it right every time. You're going to go broke thinking like that. No one masters the market. You need to be thankful. Like, you need to be like, thank you, God. You let me win again. I mean, that's how I feel. I just thank God when I win. I tell y'all, I'm a dummy trader. A lot of people don't want to hear that, but I'm a dummy trader. I don't know the stuff other traders know. I learned how to trade in a simple way so that I could understand what I was doing, because I get bored with complication. I'm telling you, I'll tune it out. I can't handle it. It's too much. So when I trade simple. And I thank for every time I win. I go, yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. So speaking, I'm a dummy. That's the title of my book. Okay. The title of my book is Trading IMO, the 4-hour window, a trading plan for dummies like me. You should get that book. It'll help you. It's available on Amazon and all platforms. But if you have Amazon Prime, it is free. You can read it for free. See, I didn't even take any money from you. Now, what I would like for you to do on top of that is make sure when you get it, put a review up. Don't just listen to it and don't give a review. Give me a review, like and subscribe to my page, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also go and look at the linchpinbunchinc.com. Just go to those sites, all right? Chasing pump and dumps doesn't make you smart. Ooh, I love this one. It's when a stock goes up $9, $10, $12 and you get in it and you make some money. And it really isn't a company that's going to grow. They're really just pumping and dumping. They're raising the price so that you can buy it and be holding the bag. Some people make money that way, but that doesn't make you smart. That does not make you a great trader. At the end of the day, trading is about fundamentals. Don't ever get lost in that. It's about the integrity of a company. Is it really making money or is it not? Are they really growing? Are other people interested in this company? Is this a good company? If it's a good company, then it doesn't really matter what you do. You're going to win, right? You're going to win if it's a good company, right? The people that bought Tesla back in the day when nobody believed in Tesla, look how good they're feeling right now. Some of them are millionaires.
That's unreal.
Right, but there was a time nobody was thinking a company like Tesla would take over the Toyotas of the world. So pump and dumps, don't chase those. Those are companies that try to get their price up so they can get some quick money. The price drops, you pay the high price, and then it never goes back up there. And even if it does, it's like 2 years from now. And that's just, you don't want to hold your money in something for 2 years, do you? If you do, you got that kind of money, then do your thing. Your strengths will be your weaknesses. Oh, did I say something? Oh, did I say something? Your strengths will, like people who get things done, they're control freaks, right? That's a strength of theirs. They're able to control things. But that'll also be your weakness when you're trading stocks. Your strength will be your weakness. I'm just using that as an example. So whatever you're really, really good at, that's going to also be your weakness when you're trading stocks. You're going to get overconfident because of that strength, and it's going to catch you slipping. Because I'm going to tell you something. If the stock market won't do it, it'll do it to everybody. You're going to take a loss sometimes. And it's going to be because you got overconfident in your strength, all right? Your strength going to be your weakness. This will make sense later. I'm not going to run through no explanation. That's the thing about trading. If you try to explain everything, you'll get confused, okay? Some stuff I'm going to tell you, you're going to be like, man, tell me why. Ain't no why. It just happens. You're going to lose money sometimes. You're going to win money sometimes. But hopefully you'll win more than you lose. And you don't be cocky like I've already said. You need a team, period. Trading alone is a disaster. Now, some of you people, I'm gonna say you people because that's who you are. You've been able to make it in this world by yourself. But when it comes to trading stocks, it just doesn't work like that. You need a team. You try to trade without a team, you try to trade without education, you try to trade without reading books, you try to trade without buying books, you try to trade without joining teams, you're going to end up broke. Think about this for a minute. How can you be comfortable spending $2,000 on stocks and you don't even want to pay $500 or $1,000 for education on what stocks you should be looking at? That doesn't make sense, does it? I know you're going like, oh my God, that is true. But hey, it is. Don't try to be a cheapie. Cheapies don't make it here. Don't be cheapy-eepy. You're going to lose your money and you're not going to be trading. Oh, I love this one. It's not your money until you hit the sell button. Now you'll see that green and it'll say you're up $6,000. And you'll lay back and be like, oh, it's gonna go up to 10, it's gonna go up to 12,000, it's gonna go up to 20,000. And then you go and use the restroom because you had to rush and take a break, number two too, because you've been eating all day sitting there trading. and you go sit in the toilet, you come back, man, that thing say negative $500. You what the wow? What?
Sorry to interrupt this video real fast, but are we seeing this shirt? Are we seeing this? I love it. Everybody versus Wall Street shirt. We have a new line over the linchpinbunchink.com. Mugs, t-shirts, hats, masks, all of it. Go check it out. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? All right, let's go back to it.
Yeah, it ain't yours till you hit the sell button. Hello, learn how to lock your profits. That's very, very, very important. Lock your profits, okay? And in closing, I'm gonna simply say this. I got this shirt on, it's called Everybody versus Wall Street. It doesn't mean I'm on Wall Street side, and it doesn't mean I'm on everybody's side. It just simply means it's a great match, right? The reason why we want to watch the Super Bowl, right? And it's in my backyard because I live in the Tampa Bay area. Sarasota, make some noise! But it's because it's Kansas City Chiefs versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Go Tampa, because I'm going to root for the home team. It's that versus, it's that matchup. Everybody enjoys that fight. I enjoy this fight, the Bulls versus the Bears, either way, Wall Street versus everybody, who cares? I love it, and that's why I'm wearing this shirt. This shirt just reflects the energy of stocks when people are really fighting to win. It's a great energy. And just remember that. There's always a loser, there's always a winner when it comes to trading stocks. All right? So don't get caught up in that. You gotta have a good, you need amnesia to trade, amnesia. Comes to having amnesia, it's like what Kobe Bryant said. You know, when he misses that game-winning shot, he forgets about it the next day like it never happened. That's like having that clutch gene in that brain that makes you that assassin. That's what makes you good. That's what's gonna make you a successful trader. Just being able to get over things quickly like Kobe would do, all right? Become that Kobe assassin. Remember this, and I'm closing by saying this, you don't always have to trade. You don't always have to trade. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Wait, there's another stock coming. Tesla is not the only one. There are thousands of stocks. And at some point, all of them get a chance to run. Just do your due diligence, do your homework. I wanted to share this for new traders, okay? I hope before you buy one stock, you take everything I said for what it's worth, all right? You can do it. Nobody's better than you. There are young people out trading old people. There are old people out trading young people. Everybody's trading and winning, and everybody's trading and losing, okay? Which side you gonna be on?